Hi, Tanya. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Do you mind if I take notes during the session?
No, it's good.
Okay. The session, it will take 15, 20 minutes stop. And do you mind if I record the session too?
It's okay.
Okay. So, what do you want to focus for this week?
Well, this week I want to work about one of my trainees. Well, I have like a little problem in my work because I have like 5 interns, but one of them I have been having troubles with him because at the beginning of the internship he works very well. I don't know if it's correct to say that, but because he delivered everything that I request on time with high quality. But after like some weeks, he started to deliver all the things that he made with some days of delay and also with low quality than previous deliveries. So I talked to him, asking if he has like some troubles or something like that, and he said that no, that everything was okay in his life, and he feel like fine doing his job, but I don't know, something. I think that something changed. But I think like in the last 3 weeks, he the deliveries has have a lower quality, and I like feel so stressed. And I ask to my boss if I can like do something with him because it's like frustrating for me. Also because when we have like we connect, we're working from home, so we connect like every day. Imagine like 1 hour, just like to update the status of everything that we are doing. On that time, the interns at the beginning, everyone turned on their computer cameras. But when the time passed, they start to turn off the cameras. And at the beginning, I say, okay, I understand that sometimes you don't want to start like with the camera on, and I let them do that. But after that intern start to do a bad work, I like became like very angry and say to every intern that they have to turn on their cameras. But specifically, this intern was so like I don't know how to say apathic. It's like apathic or well,
with a bad attitude.
With a bad attitude, and he started to pay attention to the cell phone, and he never talked on that meeting. So I invite him to every intern to speak up and like try to do like a interesting meeting. And after that, I talked to him and I explained that it was necessary to for me that everyone has their camera on and everyone has to have to talk on that meeting to express what are they doing. But I don't know what happened with him because I think that it's very difficult for me to understand what I need to do. I don't know if it's something about the generation. I don't know if he has like troubles in his family because he doesn't talk with me with like in about family issues.
Okay. You say that you talk with your boss.
Yes.
What comes from that conversation?
Well, he said that I can do anything that I think that it's good for, like, create a better relationship with that intern specifically, because with the other interns everything is okay. I don't know if he has like a bad attitude because he doesn't like the job, or because it's an unpaid internship.
Okay.
And because of that, probably, well, because I asked to my boss if I can, like, not punish him, but like create something that we can, like, to do something for him that he needs to prove that he wants to be here doing the internship. But my boss said, like, yes, you can do anything, but I don't know if it's okay to do it or not.
Okay. And do you have some practice, like interviewing the people before came to the company, in order to see first if they fit with the position, or if they like the job, because you previously say that probably the job doesn't like him.
Yes, this is the first time in this company. This is the first time that I have the opportunity to interview people for the job. In this case, I interview him with my boss and with another partner. The three of us. Well, I remember that the three of us said that he was like a perfect fit for this job. And as I told you at the beginning of this interview, I know, well, I see that he liked the things that the activities that he was doing, but I don't know what happened.
Okay. Have you trying to talk to him, not focus on the job, but focus on some personal stuff?
Yes, but he's he's so, like, how do you say, like he puts like a borderline, and he doesn't talk a lot about family issues or personal life.
Okay. And what about if you try to motivate him with some other incentives?
Well, I recognize that these, like, little issues start 3 weeks ago, but the last week I, like, promised him that if he delivered the work in the on time and with the quality that I was requiring, he can, like, reduce this last Friday 1 hour about working. And on Thursday he delivered. He has like until Friday to deliver, but probably because I incentivate him with the 1 hour less, he on the night on the evening on Thursday he delivered something that I request, and I recognize that the quality of the work wasn't the same, like at the beginning of the internship, but yeah, it's true that it's better than the 2 weeks ago. And after this incentive that I gave him, I think that probably he's something that works in life and in their job with incentive. If he doesn't feel like comfortable, he start like the quality and the time that he spent at work start to become less than before. And if he receives something, he start like a little kid, like doing a better job, and he has like a better attitude. However, we don't have the last week. the meeting that we have last week was mm, a little better than the previous one.
Mm-hmm. And what did you do different that turns that meeting a little better than the last one?
Well, I changed like the speech. I asked them to start talking in that meeting, and in the previous one, I was the first person that I start to talking, and probably they don't feel like motivated or. I know that sometimes it's very tired to start in front of the camera and listening to someone. But in the last meeting, I changed that, and I see that even the other 4 interns has a different attitude, even when they don't have like a bad attitude.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And the hour reduction in the hours of work last Friday also was for the other 4 interns?
Yes, because I think that if I do in the other way, like just for some of them, it was like the other people probably think that it's like something like discrimination or something like that. So because I don't want to be like a bad boss, I put this like a new policy for all of my 5 interns.
Okay, and have you tried to ask for feedback for your interns about these new policies or something?
Not yet, because I asked for feedback like every 12 weeks, and the last feedback that I received, it was like probably in September.
Okay.
So in the future weeks, I'm going to receive feedback.
Okay, and are you applying the good practices for that feedback in each intern's generation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I know that every one of us can be better, every time. So I recognize that probably at the beginning of this job, because my previous experience was very different, so I have like a different mindset. But after some interns, I change. I know that I can improve some things in myself as person as those. That's the reason that I asked for feedback.
Okay. And what do you think that it's going to measure your success for the next week with this intern that is causing you troubles?
Well, I have like a Excel sheet where I put all the things that I receive. Probably it's not the best way to do it, because I know that this company is going to grow. Probably at some point I'm not going to be able to do that, but at this moment I can do it. So on that file I have like all the tasks that I request to them and all the results that I have. On that file I like put the thing that I suppose that they are going to finish, and according to that, because I have like some time doing this, and it's like a forecast about the work of each intern, and this is the method that I use. So probably it's not 100% correct, but I can measure the quantity and the quality of his job.
Okay. So, what do you want to measure for this week?
I want to measure if he gets better in quality. Because as I told you, he delivered on time, even with less hours that I expect. So I know that he can do it. And I know that he can do it because on previous weeks he do a great job. So it's something about attitude. It's not about capacity.
So, if he delivers with better quality and on time, if he continues, what are you going to do about him?
I suppose that it's not about only him. I
Mhm.
suppose that I need to like refresh my policy about to incentivize all of my interns, because I know that this is an unpaid internship. Sometimes you don't feel like very motivated, even when you are in this way learning. Uh, because it is very common that in this company we have interns that they work like from 12 to from 3 months to 6 months or more, and after that time they are they say like, oh, thank you, I learned a lot, but I need now, because I need money obviously, I'm going to change to another company. So like, how do you say fuga, when people go of your company, we have
a lot of good assets.
A lot of good assets go of this company because we don't pay them, and they know that this is an unpaid internship. So as I told you, I want to like improve this policy to motivate them, and at this moment I'm thinking that probably this is something that I need to talk with my boss, but increase the less time to start to stay connected on the computer, like 1 day free or something like that. Even 1 day free, depending if the quality and the time. If they deliver on time, 1 day free each like month, or probably each 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay, and for this week. For this particular week, what are you going to set as goal?
I want to continue with this policy of 1 hour less, because I know that works for me. And depending on the quality, now I'm going to focus on the quality, because I know that he can deliver on time. If he improves the quality of the deliveries, I'm going to give him 1 hour less on Friday.
So 2 hours less?
No. Continue with just 1 hour less.
Okay. So do you feel comfortable with that goal?
Yes, because I think that if I improve that policy at this moment, I'm going to show to the interns that probably I'm very, very like a soft boss or something like that.
Okay. And do you think that it's achievable?
Yes, because I have 5 interns. Depending on their the measures, the quality and on time, it is possible for me to give each of them 1 hour per day of the week. Like 1 hour less for the intern one, 1 hour less on Monday and Thursday.
Okay, got it. Okay, so do you feel comfortable with that?
Yes, and yes, because this policy was authorized by my boss.
Okay,
so I need to ask them if all of this that I say that I want to improve. Before that I improve it, I need to ask to my boss.
Okay, and are you going to communicate to all your interns about this kind of new policy, even though they seem benefit last week?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to talk with them this Monday.
Okay, perfect. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
If you feel comfortable with this, we can end the session for this topic today, and we can see you next week.
Okay.
And see how is everything going.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.